Today, we've got some pretty significant news coming out of the Pi network ecosystem that we need to break down. For a long time, a core focus for Pi has been building utility within its enclosed mainnet before considering a potential open network. And a major piece of that utility puzzle has just been significantly expanded. We're talking about the Pi network, and it's now open for applications to all developers with apps listed in the mainnet ecosystem. This is a big step, potentially creating a real use case for Pi Coin right now and providing a crucial monetization path for developers. Stick around because we're going to dive into exactly what this means, how it works, why it's important, and what my analyst opinion is on this move. No wasting time, let's get straight to the core details. Okay, let's cut right to the chase with the main news. The Pi network team has officially announced that they are expanding access to their Pi network. This isn't just a small test anymore. Applications are now open to all developers who have successfully listed their applications within the Pi mainnet ecosystem interface. Before this, it was a limited pilot program, involving just a handful of apps. This expansion signifies a confidence in the model and a push to integrate advertising as a revenue stream across the broader Pi app landscape. So, if you're a developer building on Pi, this is your cue. If you're a Pi user, this impacts the apps you might be using daily. Now, let's get into the specifics. What exactly is the Pi network, and crucially, how does it utilize the Pi cryptocurrency? In simple terms, the Pi network is a system designed to allow developers within the Pi ecosystem to monetize their applications through advertising. Think of it like Google AdSense or other ad platforms, but built specifically for the Pi network and using Pi Coin. Here's where the utility for Pi comes in. Advertisers, likely individuals or businesses within or connected to the Pi ecosystem, initially will be able to purchase ad space within these participating Pi apps. And the critical part? They will purchase this ad space using Pi cryptocurrency. The developers whose apps display these ads will then earn revenue based on the attention their apps attract from users, and they will be paid in Pi cryptocurrency. So, you have a direct circular economy being built here. Advertisers use Pi to pay, Pi is distributed to developers, developers earn Pi. This creates demand for Pi from advertisers and provides a source of income for developers, incentivizing them to build and maintain quality apps. This is a concrete, in-ecosystem use case for Pi Coin right now. Why is this specific expansion from a pilot to opening applications widely such a big deal for the Pi network? This is perhaps the most critical point. It creates a direct, functional demand for Pi Coin outside of peer-to-peer transfers. Businesses and individuals must acquire Pi to advertise, giving the coin a tangible use case within its ecosystem. This is a key step towards establishing value. Building applications takes time, effort, and resources. Monetization options for Pi apps were limited. The ad network provides a vital revenue stream, giving developers a compelling reason to build high-quality, engaging applications that keep users within the Pi ecosystem. More revenue potential means more motivation for developers. More incentivized developers means potentially more and better apps. More useful and engaging apps mean users spend more time in the Pi browser and ecosystem. This creates a virtuous cycle, making the entire network more vibrant and sustainable. It moves Pi beyond just a mining app towards a functional platform. The core team has always stressed building the ecosystem first. This is a concrete step in demonstrating that an economy can function using Pi Coin within the network's current structure. It proves the model works on a larger scale than just the pilot. My thinking here is that the Pi core team is systematically trying to build out the economic infrastructure needed for a self-sustaining ecosystem before opening the gates fully. An ad network is a fundamental piece of the internet economy, and replicating it within Pi using Pi Coin is a logical, albeit challenging, step. As I mentioned, this wasn't a blind launch. The Pi network started as a pilot program with 5 initial community-built apps. The announcement explicitly states that this pilot program demonstrated that participating developers can generate revenue through ads. What does this prove? It validates the core concept. It shows that there is advertiser interest within the Pi ecosystem willing to spend Pi on ads, and that the technical mechanism for delivering ads and distributing Pi revenue to developers is functional, at least on a smaller scale. This success from the pilot is the clear justification for expanding the program to all eligible apps. It gives developers a real, tested model to potentially follow. So, if you are a developer with an app in the Pi mainnet ecosystem, how do you get in on this? To apply, Developers simply need to navigate to the Develop section within the Pi browser, select their specific application, and follow the application steps outlined in the developer portal. Now, it's important to note, and the announcement clarifies this, submission does not guarantee acceptance. Applications will be evaluated against the requirements. My opinion on this is that it's a necessary gatekeeping step. To build a valuable ad network, you need quality apps that aren't spammy or non-functional. Evaluation criteria likely include app quality, user engagement metrics, compliance with policies, and technical readiness. This selectivity is important for maintaining the integrity and effectiveness of the network for both advertisers and users. Okay, stepping back as an analyst, what's my overall take on this Pi ad network expansion? I see this as a genuinely positive and necessary step for the Pi network ecosystem. Creating internal utility for Pi coin is paramount to its long-term viability and eventual path to an open network. The ad network provides a clear, understandable, and established model for generating revenue using the native currency. The ad network provides that reason for both advertisers and developers. It's building the economic plumbing. However, challenges remain. The success of the network hinges on advertiser demand. Will there be enough advertisers willing to spend Pi to create substantial revenue for developers? This depends on the reach and engagement of Pi apps. Will enough quality developers integrate the ad network? Can they implement ads without making the user experience intrusive or spammy? Alright, critical section here. This is the crypto space, and while we're talking about ecosystem building within Pi, it's vital to understand the broader context and risks. I am not a financial advisor. This video and everything discussed on this channel, including analysis of Pi network, is for educational and entertainment purposes only. My opinions are based on publicly available information and my analysis. Do not make investment decisions based solely on this video. Always conduct your own thorough research, DYOR, and consider consulting with a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose. So, there you have it, the Pi ad network is expanding, creating potential utility and developer incentives. If you found this breakdown helpful, if you're following the Pi network story, or just interested in crypto ecosystem development, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps the channel immensely. Make sure you are subscribed to Zacchy Crypto Update and have hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next analysis on Pi, Bitcoin, altcoins, or any other major crypto news. And guys, if you want to stay even more connected, get faster updates, discuss these topics with other like-minded people, and especially if you want to learn about opportunities for finding free crypto airdrops that I identify across the entire crypto landscape, and yes, they are out there, you absolutely need to join my private Telegram group. The link is right there in the description below and pinned in the comments. It's where we share alpha that you won't always get on the main channel instantly. Don't miss out on potential free tokens. So, keep watching the Pi ecosystem. This ad network expansion is a key development towards building utility. I'll keep you updated on this and everything else happening in crypto. Thanks for watching, stay safe in the markets, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.